Should we boycott companies that are getting rid of their DEI policies?
No.
No. No.
Why do you guys think so?
It's stupid.
This fake outrage will be over in next week.
That and where the hell else are we going to shop at? So, like, if you're boycotting everywhere, like, we're not going to be able to shop anywhere.
Exactly. And the fact that people don't think that these other companies that they patronize, you don't know these people. You don't know who own all the stuff that you shop at. That means you're going to have to just go get a farm, grow all your own stuff, get cows, if that's the case. So people need to quit.
That's too much work. They're not going to do that. Get their own farm, their own business. They're not going to do all of that. It's pointless. And I think it defeats it literally defeats the purpose. You're not shopping at you're not going to shop at these places, but you're going to go and shop at another place that, it does the same. Just because they still stand with these DEI policies, which don't even benefit Black people anyways. So it's just like, it's pointless. Like, they look foolish. They look foolish. They're always making us look like a fool.
Nobody benefits Black people.
Nobody is.
I'm not saying that I disagree with you.
What was your question, Anton?
I just want people to give some insight into why y'all don't think it benefits Black people. And it's not that I disagree with you. I just want to know why y'all think it don't benefit Black people.
Because Black people are the lowest statistic.
Who's boycotting? So just Black people are boycotting, or like LGBT and Black people, or
no, just Black people?
I've seen mostly Black people. I haven't seen.
I saw a white lady speak about it, but there's always a few.
I saw a gay guy on TikTok talk about it.
I saw more rainbows.
Didn't DEI promote included hiring or promoting women, minorities, LGBTQ, and veterans?
Mm-hmm. It's all those groups are above Blacks. Yes, Blacks are the lowest recipients of anything with DEI. That's to answer Anton's question. That's what I mean when I say it doesn't benefit Black people. If anything, the way I look at it, you're elevating these Hispanics, you're elevating these white women, you elevating these other particular groups
LGBT
above Black people. I mean, that's how I see it.
I feel like a lot of
these go ahead.
I feel like a lot of these policies are in place and they don't need to be anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not talking about the 1960s, late 1950s. We're not talking about that anymore, when women couldn't vote or when Black people didn't have rights. So a lot of these policies are outdated. So to try to boycott, like Aaliyah was saying, like, where are we going to go? Where are we going to shop? Where are we going to eat? I stopped boycotting a long time ago because it's pointless. And like Shannon was saying and Kelly was saying, like, next week it's going to be something completely different that you're going to want to boycott. I don't really care anymore. Ultimately, DEI, if your product is good enough to be on the shelves and to be bought, then you don't have an issue. But if you're not generating enough revenue for the company, because all these companies are in for profit, they don't care about your opinions on anything. They don't care if you're Black, white, gay. They don't care who you're sleeping with. They just want money. And they know that Black people are profitable. So they're going to promote DEI as far as like Black History Month and Juneteenth and all these different holidays, because they know that Black people are going to buy the product. They're going to promote LGBTQ items. And I thought we boycotted Target a long time ago when they were having tuck underwear.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what are we even talking about here?
I think it's fake outrage, because what happened to Balenciaga? What? What?
Any of the fashion, any of the
Gucci too, right? With the blackface stuff.
Gucci, Balenciaga, wasn't it?
Gucci hat.
Yeah, like, it's just fake outrage. I think it's just BS. Like,
we boycott everything except Planned Parenthood. I ain't seen women out shopping out there yet. I've not seen anybody corralling outside of Planned Parenthood. I've not seen anybody going to these Black neighborhoods where these boys is shooting each other up.
Mm-hmm.
They're all getting locked up. They're dead or in jail. But y'all have
the Black
energy from Target.
They support, all these stores that are owned by everybody else. And then, like here in Detroit, so many people have tried to open like a liquor store or a, Black-owned grocery store or whatever. They can't even. A matter of fact, there was a Black-owned beauty supply. That lady was closed in no time because it was another place that was owned by somebody else, much bigger and better. Nobody was supporting her, so
Equal
that's
prices.
why I'm not even listening to them.
Probably some
And why would
Asians.
you
Yeah.
boycott Target? Target is the one that actually has the black-owned businesses. So now you're
Yeah.
going to
They do?
boycott Target.
Yeah.
that's
They do.
that's
Yeah,
yeah.
for real?
They have
That's
a-
what I was gonna say. They're the only company. They invested $2 billion in black-owned brands by 2025, from 2022 to 2025 specifically. They're the only store to do that. They're the only store. If you're a black woman, you know that that's the place that you can go to get the beauty supply hair products, because they made the deals with certain brands such as Miel Organics, gave her that visibility and things like that. The Duo brand and things like that. So I just think it's funny because it's proving people aren't doing their research. Target has put money into black businesses and behind, they have a Black Scholars Fund that they have put people behind and given scholarships to. But Costco, if I'm not mistaken, is a subsidiary of Walmart, and Walmart quite literally has been sued for their behavior towards their black employees and things like
You thinking
that.
of
So
Sam's Club. You thinking
okay.
of Sam's.
I'm sorry.
Sam's Club, not Costco.
Sam's Club is a subsidiary of Walmart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
So
didn't know.
same concept.
I don't.
Walmart has been sued. So
Walmart trash anyway, son.
Even
But you're right though. Why would you boycott Target? They the ones that got all, like
I
you
mean,
said, you named all the black
yeah.
companies. Exactly.
That's what Tabitha
yeah, but
Brown
again,
was.
even if the Costco comparison was wrong, it's like there's Amazon, there's other stores that have literally proven themselves in the past and currently with other things that you could really be like, oh, if I'm really gonna boycott something because it's like really, a movement that I really feel about, there are other companies that you could really deep dive into and not even have to deep dive into, and the information's right there. But I don't know.
I don't-
Do you
I
think
don't
that
think-
people
I
are
don't think
trying to
boycott works like that
find?
anyway.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't think boycott works like that because you gotta look at it. Black people don't come together for shit.
You're not black.
Real talk.
But some
I'm definitely-
foolishness.
I'm definitely black, bro. My mom's black.
we always get
That's
together
black.
for some foolery.
But we don't.
Yup.
We're not gonna like come together to boycott anything fully because people in the country like, I love Walmart. I love Target. What you fucking mean? We're not gonna come together as not even 50% of us are gonna come together and say we're gonna boycott anything. I think Al Sharpton is talking shit. He want to be.
I don't think so. I
Things
mean,
like
I
this
feel like
don't
wanna be
they just
pointless.
showed they just proved that y'all will do things in numbers when you want to. By 90 or more than majority of us voted for Kamala Harris. That literally showed that when we want to be a group and really want to be for a movement, you can be for a movement when you want to.
No,
and he is a
they're
part
voting-
of the people that were a part of that movement. So if you
but they
did
was
vote for
voting
Kamala,
Democrat because we're raised to vote Democrat. A lot of us don't. Like I'm behind 100 with you. Only reason I voted for Trump this time around is because of Anton.
I genuinely
Anton.
don't think anyone is listening to.
Because
I would
because
hope,
I voted
he
for
wasn't
Obama.
the only. I
because
would
he
hope
was
he was
black.
not the only reason why you voted for a president. but,
No, because like I've been watching the videos.
First of
like,
all, I think that's a damn good reason.
No, I've been watching the videos. I'm like,
Hold on,
No.
Mr. Ladd. Mr.
Yeah.
Ladd, hold on, give me a second. That's a damn good reason to vote for who you gonna vote for.
no, it's not.
Did you hear what he just said? He said he
Person that
voted
you
for
like the
Obama
most
because
on
he
the
was
That
black.
is a
Absolutely not.
phenomenal reason.
That's literally the same thing as why people were
No,
following their
because-
favorite celebrities. You don't vote for somebody because
No,
somebody
no,
you
no.
like
Exactly.
influenced
No.
you to do it.
He was
Listening to what he
educating us. He was educating us on stuff that we wasn't paying attention to. Like before, like I always liked Trump as a person, but I'm like, nah, he be saying some crazy ass shit. But then when Anton, once I watch Anton like, yo, this is what he's doing. Fuck what he's saying. This is what he's doing.
Get this man
Right.
to
This is
Florida.
what he's
Everything that
what he's doing.
Anton was saying was
It does not
also
make
on
sense.
the news. So if you wanted to find the information, you could have also went on the news.
It's not
Oh,
true.
I watched Kamala
Not true,
shit.
Cam.
I watched the Kamala
That is
Zone.
definitely true.
I watched
Not
I
true,
watched
Cam.
every one of every one of Kamala's interviews is the same regurgitated shit over and over and over and over again. Every single.
So you telling me when you watch
Hold on.
Anton, you found the only original content ever on politics was from Anton
No,
Daniels?
Not Anton, the news
I
reporter.
started paying attention more. I started paying attention more because when he was talking about stuff, he would break down the laws. He would actually read
Yeah.
the bills out
Yeah.
to us.
Right.
Versus because like I work 3 jobs. I don't have time to read no damn bill. You know what I'm saying?
That's correct.
I don't have time to read no bill. So when I'm driving, when I'm doing my delivery job, I have Anton playing. I'm like, all right, cool. What's this about? All right, cool. What's that about? He's breaking it down. Him and the Carter family.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other black dude that's a cop, him too. You know what I'm saying? So before I would just vote Democrat because my mom said, "Oh, vote Democrat, are we down?" But then I'm looking at him, I'm like, okay, the Democrat Party from back in the day is not the same Democrat Party today. They promote a whole bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's no common sense whatsoever. I'm saying like, okay, that doesn't make no sense. Why would you do that?
You know, Cam, sometimes, you know, first of all, the news is a little bit biased, and I'm able to be a little bit more objective with my opinion. And so I'll separate it based off of this is what the facts are, but this is what my opinions are. But more importantly, I think that one of my superpowers, especially with the Millionaire Morning Show, is to break it down and to make it more consumable for people that don't necessarily have the capacity to go and look at the research versus just looking at it from a biased perspective. And that's why I say I look at it from a C-student perspective. I like this Cam today because Cam is ready for battle.
And I don't
got her
think
nails
people are
out
listening
today.
to Al Sharpton, Cam.
Today.
People
And
are
I
not
think that-
listening to
and
no
again,
Al. Only the boomers.
His explanation is excellent. It's a phenomenal. That's why we're here, so that we can sift through the bullshit and we can actually start having. Because I'm gonna just tell you, Cam, they weren't covering the migrant crisis the way that I've been covering it since 2021. They wasn't talking to the people that was on the streets of Chicago until it became popular to do so. They weren't doing the street interviews and actually getting some insight into what people were really voting for. They weren't flying city to city to be able to have those conversations. So,
I mean, I can say, I'm not going to say that you're not doing the work and, you know, educating people, but I'm just saying hearing that come from an older man as someone who, again, we're all adults here and supposed to be participating in politics. It should not take, again, you're not the only great creator out there who gives great educational content. So all I'm saying is, as an adult, it's a little scary to hear that one person was the turning point and the deciding factor on who you voted for. That's all I'm saying, because we literally had this conversation when celebrities were influencing their followers on who they, you know, who to follow based off of what they were giving information on, based off of what their followers said they never heard before. It's literally the same thing.
I think it's a difference.
So
I
we
think
gonna
it's
follow. Hold on.
I can't.
So we gonna follow.
Hold on, Adam.
Okay.
How come one particular person that can speak your language or break it down? Because we apply that to anything. We can apply that to finances. Some people resonate with Dave Ramsey. Other people may resonate with the minority mindset, right? We apply it when it comes to relationships, or, you know, we call it YouTube University when it comes to learning a specific, you know, if you go to school or you look at it from a professor's perspective, they don't necessarily break it down in the same way that somebody that may be able to more easily break it down on YouTube. Sometimes it clicks, but why is that not enough? Why do we age shame when it comes to somebody becoming more educated or being able to consume information that would then give them more insight to how they want to vote?
I don't think that's the same thing. You're literally trying to say, again, I'm saying there are multiple sources and ways that a person can self-educate themselves if they want to know about a topic to better understand something. There's nothing wrong with going to outside sources, getting additional information, getting second opinions. There's nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying is it's scary for an adult to say that one other adult was the deciding factor and why they chose to vote for someone, when we literally, during the whole presidential situation, we were having conversations on not letting one person persuade you on who you decided to vote for.
But he didn't
That's
just
all
say
I'm
that.
saying.
I think that's
There was
different.
no
You the news
persuasion.
police?
Hold on.
There was no persuasion.
He didn't just say one person. He named
He
multiple.
literally said, "You're the reason why I voted for
He also
Trump."
named
He
Trump
literally said,
family.
"You're the reason."
Also named Officer Tatum, and then he also explained his circumstance in that he likes to listen to certain content because he doesn't have the capacity to do the research like I have the capacity to do research, because this is literally my job. but he likes to listen to different people so that he can compare and contrast while he's working because he works a lot.
I get
Hold on. Because Cam, you and I shared the same sentiment during this presidential election. What if he had said, you know what, I was listening to Cam on your panel, or I was listening to Cam and she helped me to understand it a little bit differently, that then swayed me to start taking Trump into consideration, and she's one of the reasons why I voted for him. Would that have made a difference?
No, it's the same sentiment. I don't want to be the deciding factor on why you chose to vote for somebody. I want you to vote for somebody because you align with whatever their values are and whatever their policies are. Okay. And so all I'm saying is it doesn't take one person, no matter who you like. Again, I watch Anton. So I'm not to say that he not putting out the information. All I'm saying is I'm not going to say Anton Daniels is the reason why I voted for somebody as if he's the only person where I can get this information.
I think he's talking about his platform.
Morgan,
I think it's different than the celebrities during the election cycle. I think it's different because they're not educating they weren't trying to educate their audience for voting for Kamala. They wanted us to vote for her because she was a Black woman. You know, just the identity politics of the things. I think he's saying that he was educated by watching Anton. He was educated. His mind was open rather than Anton just saying, "Oh, vote for Trump, vote for Trump." I haven't consumed his content like that, and he was like, telling me to vote for Trump. I think he was just educating me on my options and what I can do. And I think if somebody can influence your mindset and influence you, I don't think that's a problem if they're trying to educate you. The celebrities wasn't trying to educate nobody. They was trying to just simply influence off the fact that they're celebrities.
But let's take away celebrities. Did you also listen to a Kamala voter?
Of course.
Did you? So you Kamala podcaster?
I watched every single interview that Kamala did.
No, that's not what I said. Yeah, not the interviews. Did you find someone like Anton? No, but he's not answering my question. I didn't care about her interview.
You gotta listen
go ahead.
To the context.
Okay, so I watched every interview that
I didn't finish the question.
Like throughout the 101 days, she had what's name? She took like 5 days off.
Yeah, that wasn't my question.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna say my question again.
Did
you? So you listened to Anton, who's a Trump supporter. Did you also find another Kamala supporter that spoke her rhetoric, that broke down her everything that she was going for, like another Anton? That I think that's what Cam is saying. You shouldn't be influenced by one person.
I'm not. First of all, I'm not. I'm a grown man. At the end of the day, I take the information and I also do my own research. It's just not okay. Anton is there. Okay, Anton's the king, so I'm gonna do what he says.
I mean, you did say you voted.
I didn't say that. I know.
Literally verbatim what he said. Y'all are literally making me seem like he didn't say. He literally verbatim said, "I only voted for him because he said."
Because a lot of first you said you voted for Obama because he was Black. So first you said you voted for Obama because he was Black. Then you said you voted for Trump because of Anton. So with those two statements, I'm like,
okay, back then I wasn't paying attention to no damn politics. I didn't give a fuck about no damn politics. I was just like everybody else, like, oh, I'm Black. That shit don't matter, bro. You know what I'm saying? But this time around, these last 4 years has been a hard. I've made more money now in my entire life and still living from check to check. I work 3 jobs. I'm living from check to check to check. That made no sense. I bring home at least about $60,000, $70,000 a year, and I'm living from check to check, living in a 2-bedroom apartment. That's ridiculous. When Trump was in office, I had 3 cars, of a 3-bedroom house, all that shit. So it's a comparison. Like, all right, cool. During this time, it was straight. COVID hit, of course, you're gonna be fucked up. Everybody was fucked up during COVID.